Today is Tuesday, and we finally got the balance patch for Marvel Rivals Season 6.5. I'm hoping for poke nerfs and triple support nerfs, maybe some more bans, but we shall see. So I haven't seen it. It just dropped. It literally just dropped. So let's just go ahead and read what it says. So the Marvel Rivals multiverse keeps evolving. Some heroes get a power surge, others are in for a reality check, and strategic shakeups are on the way. Strategists. Okay, I'm kind of nervous. We shall see. Who's stepping into the spotlight and who's about to feel the nerf bat? Let's break it down. Okay, first of all, adjustments to Vanguard. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme's magical defenses get a minor nerf. Time to be a little bit more strategic. Reduce shield of the Seraphim shield value recovery speed from 70 a second to 60 a second. Okay, that's really interesting because they buffed his damage last patch and now they're nerfing his shield recovery, so you won't be able to keep your shield up as much. Okay, that's rather interesting because I really thought Doctor Strange was really good now, but now it seems like he's gonna be more he's gonna have a little bit more of that weakness value to him. So okay, sure. Rogue. Okay, this is interesting. Rogue's ready to steal more than just powers. She's taking names with a slight increase to her threat potential. Okay. Increase defensive stance, absorb damage energy conversion rate from 0.27 to 0.35, and reduced fatal attraction cooldown from 17 to 14. So let me look at Rogue's, oh my god. Hold on. Let me look at more heroes. Where is Rogue? Rogue, it's in the R's. There she is. Abilities. So the one that, let's see, Rogue, fatal attraction cooldown. Which one is that? Fatal attraction. Okay, so this is the this is the one where she pulls enemies. Okay, so this one it went from 17 seconds to 14. Bro, that is huge. Rogue might be pretty damn good now because that was one of the things that I wanted for Rogue, was for them to reduce the cooldowns for her abilities. And now she's also gonna get an increase in defensive in the damage energy conversion rate as well. So this is this is a monstrous buff. Like, that's a 3-second buff. So that's pretty damn good. Will it be enough for Rogue to be really strong? I hope so. I'm definitely looking forward to using her more often because she is really fun. It's just that it just sucks that it kind of, right now, it feels like you have to run Gambit in order for Rogue to really feel strong. So, but hopefully with this, hopefully with this, you'll be able to actually use her more often without needing Gambit. So Thor, oh my god, another Thor change. Okay, oh boy. It's literally, Thor has only been getting buffs. Okay, I am a Thor main. I love Thor. Let's just read. The God of Thunder will still stand. The God of Thunder still stands tall, but his extra durability isn't quite as legendary. Okay, so he's getting a buff. Hammer throw, new effect. Okay, here we go. Hits now grant 50 bonus health. Only triggers once per throw, even if hitting multiple enemies. Okay. Reduced bonus health provided by Storm Surge from 75 to 50. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so they nerfed how much shields he gets when you pop your enhanced form where you can shoot the range attacks. They nerfed how much shields you get from activating it from 75 to 50, but they gave his hammer throw a 50 bonus health, and it says hits, so you actually have to hit an enemy to get it, right? It's not like Daredevil where you just use the ability and you get shields. So if you pop your so if you throw the hammer, right, you get 50, and then you pop your Storm Surge and you get 50, that's 100 bonus health. So this is technically a buff because you're getting 25 more bonus health if you do the hammer throw and then activate your Storm Surge. So that's gonna be pretty decent. Nothing too crazy, right? Because if you're just popping your Storm Surge, it's less health, right? Or less shields. But if you throw the hammer and then do the Storm Surge, you get a lot more than before. So okay, I dig it. More Thor buffs, please. I'm a Thor main, so this is looking pretty good to me, man. Okay, so this is the last tank change here, and that is Venom. The Lethal Protector gets a small survivability bump. Oh boy. Increase base health from 650 to 675. Okay, that's a 75 health buff. Increase Feast of the Abyss ultimate ability. Damage to bonus health conversion from 1 to 1.3. So increase Feast of the Abyss damage to bonus health conversion. So does that mean that he's gonna get more health when you hit somebody? Because when you ult as Venom, right? When you ult as Venom, it says here you deal damage based on the enemy's current health and generate equivalent bonus health. Devoured enemies suffer from reduced healing. So does that mean that you're gonna do more damage to the enemy based on their current health? Let me see. Inflict damage to equal to 50% of the target's health, followed by an additional 50. So that's the damage, and then 100% of damage dealt is converted into bonus health. Wait a minute. So 1.3. So wow, he's getting more health, I'm guessing, when you ult. So okay, more Venom buffs, Thor buffs, Rogue buff. The Rogue buff, I'm really interested. The Thor one, I'm also really intrigued. Venom is gonna help out a lot. The Strange one, I don't know how I feel about it, because they buffed them last patch. They buffed them to make him stronger. They buffed his damage, and now they're nerfing his shield recovery. Not the shield itself, but the recovery speed. And I don't know in my head, because I don't play Strange that much, I don't know in my head how much a 10 shield per second difference would make in the actual game itself. Like, I don't know if that's a lot or not. So let me know down in the comments below, like, if this is crazy good or not good, but if this is really bad. I don't know, but I thought Doctor Strange was in a pretty good place. I don't know why they have to keep tinkering the very small minor details. This, in my opinion, so far, I think this is one of those things that Marvel Rivals just does that I don't like, where they do everything right and then they just have to tinker with the small stuff. Like, why? Last patch, you were fine buffing him. Now you're tinkering these small little things, but I don't know. So let's go to Duelist. Deadpool, oh boy. Here we go. Deadpool Duelist. The Merc with the Mouth is a little harder to keep down. Increase healing amount gained when releasing Pop Quiz ultimate ability from 30 to 35 and from 60 to 70 upon passing the challenge. Increase healing amount gained when releasing Pop Quiz ultimate ability. Pop Quiz. Is that the katanas? Let me see. Is he even here? Yeah, he's here. Abilities. So let's look at the DPS one. Pop Quiz. Yeah, so it's the katana. They buffed his katana ultimate. So normally it would say free speed and healing just for trying. Nail enough hits with the right abilities and unlock the... Okay. Upon activation, 25 health a second. Okay, and then you get a 15% movement speed. That's how it is right now. And then it's gonna go from that. Wait a minute. 30 to 35. 30 to 35. But this says 25 second. What? Am I looking at this right? Hold on. Pop Quiz. Pop Quiz. Okay, so they're talking about the upgraded version of Pop Quiz, not the base form. So if you upgrade Pop Quiz, it's gonna go from 30 healing over time, and then once you yeah. So 30, right? Challenge completed. No, what? Okay, none of this makes sense. I'm looking at the DPS one, Pop Quiz. So upon activation, 25 healing a second, right? And then when you complete it, you get 50 a second. Why is it saying 30 to 35 and from 60 to 70 upon passing the challenge? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I'm stupid. I was just looking at it too. Okay, this is gonna go from 30 to 35. This is only the upgraded version, not the base version. So if you upgrade your Pop Quiz with DPS Deadpool, instead of getting 30 healing over time, you get 35, and then when you complete the challenge, it's gonna go from 60 to what, 60, 70. Okay, I would have preferred if he get his XP a little faster, because that's my main issue with Deadpool in general. Is, well, besides the healer Deadpool, the tank pool and DPS pool, I feel like it takes forever to get your XP, right, to get your upgrades. So, but this should be pretty decent when you want to go in, right? So, and I was hoping for maybe a health increase as well, from 250 to 275 or maybe 300, but okay. Moon Knight. Khonshu must be crying off in a corner somewhere. Mark's survivability takes a slight hit. Reduce the bonus max health provided by Moonblade from 100 to 75. Okay. This is nothing. You know what they should have done? They should have gotten rid of the 5% damage buff he gets for the seasonal bonus. He didn't need that shit. He's so annoying. That's what he needed, not this. He didn't need this. They need to remove that 5% damage buff he gets for just being the anchor, right? That's what they need to get rid of. but this is nothing. If you play Moon Knight, this is nothing. I played Moon Knight. This is nothing. Like, you shouldn't have even changed them at all. You should have just kept them the same because this is quite literally nothing. All right, Phoenix. Oh boy, here we go. The Phoenix Force dims a little. Jean's staying power is slightly toned down. Reduced base health from 275 to 250. Okay, so this means that they're fine with her being really annoying with poke, but they want her to be more exposed, I guess, or more vulnerable. So reducing the base health from 275 to 250. Okay, I wonder if they're gonna do this for or no, I think Hela is already 250, right? I gotta check, but okay. Sure, she's gonna be a little easier to kill now. Okay. Psylocke. Oh boy, here we go. Psylocke, sharper in the fight, softer with her ultimate. Okay, they're nerfing her ultimate. Psionic crossbow damage fall off. Adjustment maximum damage fall off at 30 meters from 60% to 70%. Okay, so they're buffing her range at 30 meters. So at 30 meters, instead of doing 60% damage, you're going to be doing 70% damage. So they're increasing her range, essentially, like how much damage you do longer distances. Okay, reduce the single hit damage of Dance of the Butterfly ultimate ability from 170 to 160. Okay, so they nerfed the damage on her ult, but they increased the range on her her basic attack, like the little shotgun wrist crossbow. Okay, I mean, all this means is that you're gonna be doing more poke. Like your pokes are actually gonna do more damage, and then your ultimate, I mean, a flat 10 nerf. I mean, I don't play Psylocke like that, so I don't know how big of a difference that might make, but yeah. So okay, they're trying to scale the balance of like ultimate and her general kit, and they want to bring up her general kit while also bringing down her ultimate damage. So okay, we gotta see exactly how this much affects her, but I think it's pretty decent. Squirrel Girl, okay. The Doreen is now as quick as a squirrel on Espresso, okay. Increase the projectile speed of Squirrel Blockade when unleashing without charge from 20 meters a second to 30 meters a second. So the Squirrel Blockade, I believe that's the stun, right? Where you charge it up, right? You charge it up and then you throw it and it stuns you, right? Squirrel Blockade. Launch an acorn to unleash squirrel guards, imprisoning the first. Yeah, okay. So, okay, so right now it's 20, and then maxed out it's 60. So if you just throw it out, it's gonna, like, this 20 is gonna go from that to 30. So 30 to 60. Okay. I mean, she's still gonna be ass, but for the most part, I mean, Squirrel Girl, in that one, I think it's the Dracula map where you gotta push, like, the squirrel to the castle or whatever. She's pretty good there, but I mean, I don't know how big of a difference this is gonna make, really. I mean, I don't really see the point of this. Like, genuinely, I don't see the point of this, but okay. Will this mean that you can charge your projectile much faster to max since you start out at 30? Maybe. I think it's all right. It's good, but not good enough. Star-Lord, legendary moments just got a little easier. Reduce the energy cost of Galactic Legend ultimate ability from, oh boy, 3400 to 3100. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to. I was already getting because Star-Lord is, like, I believe one of my least played heroes. I don't really play Star-Lord like that, but I was playing him not that long ago, and I actually like him quite a lot. I was doing pretty decent. And I think with this, I think I definitely gotta start playing him now because this is gonna make it to where you can actually get your ult much faster, right? Now, how big of a difference 300 points of ultimate ability is gonna be, I don't know, but it's a little faster. So there you go. Storm, oh boy, I already see all this shit. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. All I wanted for Storm was to make her faster. That's it. Make Iron Man's movement base speed and Storm and Ultron's and Johnny, make them faster. That's all I wanted. So let's see what they did here. Aurora's wind and lightning are more electrifying and friendlier to use. Okay. Weather control tornado. Weather control tornado. Using Windblade and Bolt Rush under this aura now grants Storm bonus health. Damage conversion ratio 25% up to a maximum of 75. Oh wait, damage conversion ratio 25% up to a max of 75 bonus health. Okay, so weather control, tornado, that's the movement speed, right? Weather control, okay, let me Storm abilities, weather control. Okay, switch to weather to empower allies. Tornado grants a movement speed boost. Thunder grants a damage boost. Okay, so this says that tornado new effect using Windblade and Bolt Rush under this aura now grants Storm bonus health. Oh, so if you use her basic attacks and the Bolt Rush, which is the little like lightning hit scan, it will now, oh, so 25% of the damage is converted to bonus health, and you can get a max of 75 bonus health. Wow, that's really good. That's pretty good. What's her base health? 250. Okay, hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. She what is that? 325 health. That's pretty damn good just for using the, but this is just for using the movement speed, right? Doing damage while using the movement speed grants you, and it's just her, you get bonus health up to 75 bonus health. Okay, I see you. Okay, so now this is the thunder weather control thunder new effect. Under this aura, Windblade hits reduce Bolt Rush cooldown by 0.5 seconds, only once per cast. Even if hitting multiple enemies, increase Bolt Rush spell field range radius from 1 meter to 1.5. Oh my god, is Storm back? Yo, is Storm what? Hold on. Okay, so the damage, right, doing Windblade reduces the cooldown of Bolt Rush. Hold on. Windblade hits reduce Bolt Rush cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Even if hitting multiple enemies, increase Bolt Rush spell field range radius from 1 meter to 1.5. Okay, so is this, I'm guessing this, the increased range radius is only when you're under the thunder effect, which is the damage, right? I'm guessing that's when the range increases, is when you're in the damage effect. And wow, that's pretty good because she's able to throw her basic attacks relatively quickly. So as long as you're hitting your opponents, you're resetting the cooldown and you can just keep spamming Bolt Rush. That's pretty good. What's the cooldown Bolt Rush? It's 8 seconds. I think that's pretty good, bro. You're gonna be spamming over and over and over. Oh, and you know what you can do as well? Right before you spam Bolt Rush, you can just switch to your weather control and then get health if you need to. And then you can kind of like switch back and forth. Okay, I'm liking these changes. This seem like really fun. This looks like really fun changes. I'm really liking these changes. And we're not even done yet. Okay, Thunder and Lightning. New effect. What is that? Thunder and Lightning. Is that the thunder and lightning? Which one? What is that? Thunder and lightning new effect. Ally buffs now decay over 2 seconds after. Oh, these are the this is when you it's the goddess boost, right? Yeah, so thunder and lightning. Thunder is the damage boost, and lightning is that little damage it does when enemies are in your AoE. When enemies are in your AoE and they get struck by lightning, that is lightning. Thunder is just the damage boost. Okay, so this is when you empower yourself on the damage side. Ally buffs now decay over 2 seconds after leaving the aura instead of vanishing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 2 seconds is a long time when you're in the zone. Thunder, reduced damage boost for allies from 12. Ooh, okay. Thunder, reduced damage boost for allies from 12 to 8. That's a 4% damage nerf. Okay. Does that include herself? No, she is still getting 25% damage boost, but your allies are not getting. Wait a minute. Reduced damage boost for allies from 12 to 8. Why does it say 15? Why does it say 15? Oh wait, this is enhanced, right? So okay, so it's separate. So they're on base for yourself and your allies it's 12%. You're still keeping the 12% for yourself, but for your allies it's 8%, right? But if you enhance it, is this it? Yeah, if you enhance it, it's gonna go from 8% to 15, and then yours is gonna go from 12% to 25%. That's pretty good, bro. I'm liking these storm changes, bro. I think I'm a main storm, bro. I hope she doesn't get Giga banned. Like, I hope she's not a type to get banned a lot. Ooh, I don't think so, man, because Star-Lord got buffed. Punisher's still really good. I don't know about Bucky. Doesn't. I'm gonna take a quick peek. No, Bucky didn't get nerfed this patch. Unfortunate. Hela didn't get nerfed. Bucky didn't get nerfed. Phoenix is still good. Punisher is still good. What's his name? Namor is still really good. So I think this is fair. Considering how much counterplay there is to flyers. Oh yeah, and even like the Thing, right? Thor, bro. Oh my god. I'm gonna go crazy on every Storm player. But yeah, this is really, really good. Really good. Oh, and reduced animation and lag when using weather control. Good. All of this seems really fun. I don't know if they're going to, because this is a 4% difference nerf on the allies. I don't know if that's going to apply on the enhanced version. Is it going to be a 11% damage boost when you enhance it, or is it just still going to be 15? I think it's still going to be 15. But yeah, Storm is, bro, I'm liking these changes. I'm liking these buffs. This is really good. Punisher, speaking of which, Frank Castle's ultimate justice now comes faster. Lock and loaded. Reduce the energy cost of Final Judgment from 3,700 to 3,400. Okay, that is a 300. Yeah, 300 point energy difference. I feel like for someone like the Punisher, who you're constantly doing tick damage, right? Kind of like Moon Knight. As long as you're hitting something, you're gonna be getting a lot of energy. I think this is going to be really strong for Punisher. It may not be noticeable at first, but I do believe someone like the Punisher is going to be like, this is going to be pretty good for him specifically, because he is someone who you're just constantly hitting things, right? You might not be doing a lot of damage to like tanks or something like that, but you're getting a lot of your ultimate ability. So, and this means like your shoddy is going to give you a lot. And your turret too. Your turret, if you guys don't know, your turret is an energy machine. It's a battery, bro. It's a giga battery. So like, this is gonna be pretty good. So this is pretty good. Wolverine. Less waiting, more slashing. Wolverine's rage can't be contained. Oh boy. Reduce the energy cost of Last Stand ultimate ability from 3,400. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? From 3,400 to 2,800? Yo, calm down. What? Yo, that's a 600 point difference. Yo, what? He's gonna get his ult so fast now. Well, maybe not so fast. I'm kind of exaggerating a little bit, but it's gonna be faster. Yo, okay, they're buffing a lot of duelists, man. Deadpool is gonna be pretty good. Moon Knight is he's still good. Don't let this is not enough. He's still Moon Knight, right? He's still annoying. Phoenix, this is gonna help. You'll be able to kill her more often. She's gonna be more vulnerable. She's gonna be less likely to peak, right? Because that 25 health does matter. Psylocke, they gave her more damage to her basic attacks, but less to her ult. Squirrel Girl, this is nothing. Squirrel Girl, yeah, this does not exist. Okay, this Squirrel Girl buff is not here. Just control alt delete this. Okay, Star-Lord, pretty decent. Storm is gonna be really fun. Punisher, he's gonna be really good. Wolverine's gonna be crazy. Wolverine's gonna be crazy, especially if you pair it with Phoenix and you get the Phoenix Force, bro. You're gonna be getting your ult so fast, bro. It's not even funny, bro. Holy crap. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. They didn't nerf Hela. They didn't nerf Bucky. Who else? They didn't nerf Hawkeye. Hawkeye is still annoying. They didn't buff Widow. They didn't buff Wanda. They didn't buff Blade. Blade is still doggy shit. Who else am I forgetting? Daredevil, I think maybe still needs a nerf, a very slight nerf. Iron Man is still shit. Damn, bro. That is, but yeah, I mean, they could have done more, right? Because so far this is really good changes besides Moon Knight and Squirrel Girl. Everything else is really good so far. The Venom's good, the Thor is good, the Rogue is good. Strange, I don't know why they did that, but yeah, besides those characters, so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. Strategist, here we go. This is the most important one out of all of them. This is the most important one, so let's see what happens. Strategist, Adam Warlock. Cosmic upgrades for Adam. Let me actually enhance this. I probably should have done this a while back, but Adam Warlock. Cosmic upgrades for Adam, flight and more. Fight. New ability. Oh, new ability. Adam can now enter flight mode. They give him flight mode. He can fly now. Adam can now enter flight mode at 10 meters a second for up to 4 seconds at full energy. Energy fully recharges from 0 to max in 15 seconds. Whoa, holy crap, that's a lot. That's pretty big, bro. Soul Bond, new effect. Adam can now hover and attack during the ability duration. He can hover and attack during can now hover. So what does that mean exactly? Like, will he be able to just like float, or he can just stay in the air? Does that mean he can just stay in the air? This one I don't know. This is something we're gonna have to see in the game, because it's kind of hard to like imagine it in my head. What does hover really mean, right? Like, are you just gonna stay? Because okay, so like I pop Soul Bond and then I activate flight mode. I'm in the air, right? And I'm flying. I'm assuming the flight mode is kind of like Star-Lord's. I'm assuming it's gonna be kind of like Star-Lord's jetpack, where it just you can't just fly up right? It like propels you, it projects you forward. That's kind of how I'm imagining it, or kind of like Phoenix, right? Where you're like flying or floating up and down and stuff like that. Maybe something like that. But when you activate Soul Bond, you just stay in the air. Bro, is Adam gonna be in the air? He's just gonna be sniping like from above and stuff, bro. That's gonna be pretty fire. Yo, Adam's gonna be pretty fire. You won't be able to do it that often though, because the max is 15 seconds if you use it all up. So okay, I'm liking this, because Adam, unfortunately, he's literally just a triple support character, so we'll see. Invis. Sue Storm's control game is a bit less relentless. Increase the cooldown of force physics from 8 seconds to 10. That's one of the things I've been wanting them to do, is just increase her cooldowns. Okay, so but which one is force physics? Is that the push and pull? Please tell me it's the push and pull. Oh my god, please tell me it's the push and pull. Oh my god, bro. Wait, which one? What is it called again? Force physics. Yep. Push or pull. Yes. Going from 8 to 10, bro. That's really good. This is really good. I like this, bro. Fuck Invis woman. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her, bro. Bro, as a Thor main, I hate this bitch, bro. Like, oh my gosh, she's so annoying, bro. Jesus Christ. You know why? Because the push and the pull interrupts my ult. So if I'm charging my hammer and I go up to the invis, I pop my AoE and then I ult. If she pushes me or pulls me, it interrupts my ult. Like, I'm fucked. Like her push and pull is not, as far as I'm concerned, is not a stun. But but when I'm casting my Thor ult, it does for some reason. So. But this is really good. I like that. I like that. Loki, less healing, more scheming. Loki support takes a slight hit. Reduce mystical missiles charges from 12 to 10. Is that his ammo? Is that his ammo? It says less healing. So mystical missile, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's it's the ammo. It went from 12 to 10. Okay, so you're gonna be reloading a lot more. Okay, I like that. I like that. I would have liked it if they took a hit on his ultimate energy tank, but okay, I see Ultron. I'm praying they do something with Ultron. They fucked up my boy, man. He was my first lord for strategist, and then they just nerfed him, bro. So let's see what they do. Ultron support radius mechanical mayhem now with extra coverage. Increase imperative patch drone detect range from 30 to 35. Let me see. I haven't played him in a while, so I kind of have to imperative patch. Hold on. Increase imperative patch drone detect range from 30 meters to 35. Detect range from maximum vision 30 meters, maximum vision 30 meters, 35. So they gave him 5 more meters on his max vision, right? That's what I'm assuming there, because the target distance is like you're trying to put a drone on somebody, but they're a little too far away, right? They have to be at 25 meters for you to put the drone on them. And then the maximum vision is like the vision at which how far you can I don't know. It's because max vision is basically like as long as you see the ally with the drone, it won't go away. If they're not in your field of range, like if they're not in their line of sight beyond 30 meters, the drone is gonna disappear after like 3 seconds. So they're buffing it from 30 meters to 35. But the problem is not the max vision. It's the fact that if you put a drone on somebody and they take cover, that is considered out of field of vision, right? That's the problem, because they can be right in front of you, but at the moment they take cover and they're not in your line of sight, then it's considered out of sight. So that's when it starts to decay. Like the drone will go away after 5 seconds. Yeah, it says it right here, 5 seconds. Maximum tolerance duration of out of sight. I wonder if they just get rid of this completely, right? Or no, keep the max tolerance, but make it where as long as like they're within 30 meters or something like that, or 35 meters, they can still keep the drone. Make it where it doesn't have to be on like whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. This is nothing, unfortunately. It's really not. I mean, it can help a little bit, but it's nothing. It's nothing. So they didn't do shit to Gambit. Gambit is still the same. Cloak and Dagger is still the same. Invis and Loki did get nerfed, so that's pretty good. Adam is gonna be pretty interesting. We gotta wait and see exactly how it plays out before giving my full opinions, but so far this looks pretty damn good, pretty decent, right? And Ultron, I mean, this is kind of nothing. This is nothing, unfortunately. So let's see. Let's look at the cast of characters. BP is still garbage. Black Widow still garbage. BP they didn't do shit. Black Widow they didn't do shit. Blade they didn't do shit. Gambit they didn't nerf. Hawkeye they didn't nerf. Iron Man they didn't buff. Torch I guess I don't know. I don't play Torch like that, and I don't really see Torch players at all, because if they do, people are just gonna play Jean or Hela, right, or Punisher or Bucky or Namor now that he got buffed, right? So yeah, Torch, Iron Man they didn't get touched. Hela didn't get nerfed. Jeff, I mean, biased wise, I have bias against this motherfucker. I want them to nerf him because he's so annoying, but I think he's all right because he's not a healer bot like the other healers. Loki they nerfed. Luna they didn't touch at all. Magneto's still good. Fantastic is still garbage. Moon Knight they tried to nerf, but they didn't do shit. Penny nothing. Rocket, Scarlet they didn't touch. I know Thing got the team up, so Thing got a team up. Punisher you can get her all faster. Storm is gonna be pretty good. Star-Lord is gonna be pretty decent. Squirrel Girl they tried to buff her, but it ain't none. Spider-Man is still garbage. They didn't touch him at all. Winter Soldier still annoying. They haven't touched him at all. I feel like if they would have added more characters to this patch notes, because so far I'm liking what I'm seeing, except for some minor characters, right? Like Strange, I feel like they shouldn't have they should have left them alone. And then Squirrel Girl, at this point just leave her alone. If in Moon Knight, at this point just leave him alone. Like if you're not gonna nerf Moon Knight, just leave him alone. If you're not gonna actually buff Squirrel Girl, just leave her alone. In strategists, the only one here that I don't like is Ultron. This is nothing, right? And then Gambit is still gonna be permabanned. I don't care if they nerf Loki. He's still gonna be like the best character for Loki, Mantis, Gambit, Groot team up. So yeah, okay, so this is the team up abilities. Adjusted or removed the Fantastic Four team up, which is crazy because I thought this was just gonna be a permanent thing, but I guess not, so it's going away. Okay. Oh yeah, Elsa Bloodstone and Deadpool Jeff the Landshark. Elsa is gonna get this like interesting, like let's see, Elsa gains the Bloodstone Boombox Bullets ability through her team up ability with Deadpool. Basically the video made it seem like because Deadpool has this thing where it can like fill your screen with clutter. It seems like Elsa's gonna get like some bullets that will do that to your enemies. So okay, this is gonna be interesting right here. Hulk Thing team up. Basically you activate the Thing's ability and he just does more damage. That's it. He just does more damage. That's gonna be crazy because the more damage Thing does, the more his ult charge, right? So this is gonna be really nasty. Hulk stocks went through the fucking roof, bro. It is crazy. Hulk Thing. Wolverine, bro. Wolverine got buffed. Thing and Hulk, bro. Come on now. Rocket Raccoon, Mr. Fantastic. Oh yeah. So this one I saw the video for. I wasn't too sure what to make of it because okay, so he has the team up with Rocket. It says here, Mr. Fantastic connects to the network and unlocks the Fantastic Amplifier ability through his team up with Rocket Raccoon. I saw it in the video, but I don't. Basically, it allows you to go beyond the max stretch capabilities before, like you can you don't have to. It's not going to automatically put you in your buff form. It's just going to you can activate it manually or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't think it's enough, but the Hulk Thing is going to be really good. The Elsa Deadpool, we got to wait and see until the game comes out, or the character comes out, to really see how that's going to be. And then yeah, the Invis being the anchor for the Fantastic Four is no longer there, so this just makes Mr. Fantastic even worse, right? Because at the very least he was like a tank that could eat damage and get shields if Invis was in your team, but now he's even worse. Same goes with Johnny. He's even worse now. The Thing, I mean the Thing, looking at the video, he just does more damage if Hulk is on the team, right? But it's an ability you have to activate. He doesn't automatically do it, right? So I think for a Thing it's still a really big buff, but for Torch, who's not that good, and Fantastic, who's not that good, it made them even worse now with them getting rid of the shield team up, unfortunately. And then you have Invis, Doctor Strange. Invis is gonna be the anchor again for whatever reason, and then Strange is gonna be the one to get this so basically Strange, when you activate your AoE nuke, it's going to activate it's gonna be like a vortex or whatever, like it pulls enemies in, so it's gonna be pretty decent when you're in the air and you stun multiple enemies, and then when you do your AoE explosion, it pulls everyone in. Just makes it easier to kill more people. But yeah, guys, pretty decent patch notes. There's some things that I didn't really see the point of, right? Like Moon Knight or Squirrel Girl, like, or even like Strange. Like, why? If you're not like the Strange, I feel like he didn't need it. Moon Knight, Squirrel Girl, it's like if you're not going to properly nerf and buff these characters in the right way, why even touch them? Why? Like, just don't even bother with them. They're still gonna be garbage. Squirrel Girl's still gonna be garbage. Moon Knight's still gonna be annoying. Why even touch them? Like, if you're not gonna actually give them the proper changes. And then strategies. Ultron is another character where it's like, if you're not gonna properly buff Ultron, if you're not gonna properly buff Ultron, what's even the point? Just leave him alone at this point. You're not gonna bother buffing him at all. And then another thing is, I felt like they could have added way more characters into the patch notes as well, right? Like Bucky, Hela, right? Hawkeye, they didn't touch them at all. Spider-Man is still garbage. Blade is still garbage. Black Widow is still garbage. Black Panther is still garbage. Iron Man is still garbage. Fantastic is worse now. He basically got nerfed because he no longer has the Invis team up. Now he has the Rocket one, which I don't think is that crazy as far as I've seen. I don't know. And then, like, you know, yeah, I feel like they could have added more characters into this patch note, but maybe it's too much for one patch note or one patch, right? So we'll see. And then same with the strategist. I felt like Gambit should have been here. He should have gotten nerfed. Again, he is still a permaban. Gambit is still going to be a permaban. It doesn't matter that Loki has 2 less bullets, okay? Even though it is a good change for Loki that you're gonna have to reload more often with him, the fact that we can still run Mantis, Loki, Gambit is still the best comp for the game, and Groot, that's a problem. So yeah, I feel like Hawkeye, for me on console at least, Hawkeye and Gambit are the two, for me in my games, they're the most banned is Gambit and Hawkeye. But at least they did good with Storm. There's definitely going to be a lot more Storms. Thing and Hulk is going to be a thing now. You know, Wolverine is going to be crazy. Punisher is going to be really good. Star-Lord is going to be pretty good. Adam is going to be interesting to see in the game. Hopefully they do it right. And then Thor is going to be really good. Rogue is going to be really decent too. Venom is going to be pretty decent too, right? They increase his health and the bonus to health conversion rate. Yeah, so far is good. I just wanted them to add more characters into this patch note, but maybe it was just too much for one you know, patch season. So I don't know. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe.